Do, 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 do. We're starting to go live. Fighting out of the blue corner. Big Glenn. Fighting out of the red corner. Bitcoin dips. We're like, bloody hell. Gigabit was straight in there. The second it said live, he was in. He was there. He was refreshing the page. He was like, come on, Glenn, you're going live. I want to join. Hello mate, how are you doing? First to join, welcome. So welcome to this video. My name's Glenn and this is my YouTube channel called BitGlenn, and I'm trying to vlog my cryptocurrency journey as and when things happen. Oh, I better move my microphone over here. And obviously you guys are coming along for the ride with me, following in with obviously the live group chat as Fred and Gigabit have already. Also chatting to me through the Telegram super chat, I think they call it. It's free to download on Android, iOS and desktop. So you can join me there. The link to that is down below. Also, you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all with the name BitGlenn. And you can also, if you want to be a part of the Team BitGlenn army, you can go over to teambitglenn.com and you can find our official merchandise on there. So I think that's all my plugin done. Fred normally tells me if I've missed something out. He says, yo, 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 damn, only second again. You've got to be quick because Gigabit, he's in there. He's always the first one to jump in. So you've got to be quick. What about you, Gigabit? Have you bought anything from Team BitGlenn store yet? I'm thinking about getting the hat and the phone case. Just because I'm fed up with this phone case here that I've got on my iPhone. It just looks so boring, didn't it? I got an iPhone 10 and it's a really nice looking phone. Then I put the official Apple leather case on it, which was like 50 quid or something. And now it just looks really dull and boring, doesn't it? So I don't know, I was thinking about getting the Team BitGlenn one. Gigabit says, good news mate, I got a contract for some ASIC miners with a wholesaler, going to talk to them soon. Nice. What sort of ASIC miners are we talking about? What sort of power are we talking about, Gigabit? You're going to set up your own little farm. I'd like to... are you in the Telegram group chat yet, Gigabit? I know you said you were going to download Telegram, but send some photos over of your setup, because there's a few guys in that chat actually that they send photos of like their mining rigs that they've set up and stuff like that. So I'm going to get us a great deal on some S9s. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, so what are we going to talk about today? Today we are going to talk about, as the title suggests, Hashflare. Now Hashflare sent an email out with I don't really want to bring up with I don't know, something 404, something like that, like, which is meant to be like an error code, I assume, in most computer terms. But what they've basically said in the email is, we've done a 30% discount because it was our birthday. It was only for the first 10,000 people. It was really popular and it went really quick. It only lasted for a few days, which they were right. I think it lasted for about a week before it became unusable, the code. So they're right. A lot of people must have took advantage of that discount code. So they've sent out another one saying, you know, you have to be quick because obviously members are already with Hashflare. They receive the emails and they take advantage of the code as well. So normally with Hashflare, and I don't know if they might update this maybe today at some point, normally there's a massive big thing on their homepage like 10% discount, 30% discount, but there's nothing today, so it does seem like it's a bit more low-key. So maybe the code won't get used so quick. If I was new coming to Hashflare, obviously you would say, well, of course I'm going to use 30% discount, whereas unless you're already a member with them, as I am, you won't necessarily, you know, have the message pop up about the 30% off. So you may be buying the Hashflare at the full price. So I thought I'd do a video about it. I wasn't actually going to do a video about this discount code because there's been so many, and I don't want to come across as being like an, you know, a major advocate of Hashflare. But then I noticed that it wasn't on their homepage, and I thought, God, actually, people are going to miss out on that, especially new people coming to the site. So I thought I'll do a video and I'll put the code in the title of the video, so if people don't particularly want to listen to me and obviously the guys chatting, they can just literally copy and paste the link and use it themselves. I don't get anything for that. The only time I'll get something for promoting them is if you actually click below to my description. If you click on this link here, start mining with Hashflare, if you click this link here, that tracks anyone who's clicking on Hashflare through my channel. Therefore, I get I think it's 8 or 10% cut in Bitcoin terms of whatever you spend. So if you want to use that link, much appreciated. Obviously, that helps me out. And then obviously, when you go to make your purchase, you want to use this code. So HF18 INET 404. That's the code you want to type in. Let's just copy that for now, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to log in and see if it is still working. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Oh, it's all going wrong. Oh, why has it not remembered my? I've just done an update on my MacBook. And it did say something about privacy. I noticed a lot of the tech companies now, Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, who was the other one, Google, they're all getting really hot on privacy settings now, since obviously Facebook took a massive hit on their stocks and shares price because of their breaking the rules of how long they can keep people's data for and stuff like that. To the extent, actually, it really pissed me off. I wasn't aware that I took some photos on my phone. So you know, I took some photos on my phone, and I took some videos of my little girl. She was dancing to a song. Can't remember what song it was, and I wanted to show my wife. I said, "Oh, well, Luna was dancing really funny earlier." Went to show her, and I said, "Oh, it's not on there." So you know, I refreshed all my photos. I reset the app, and then I reset my phone. Still not on there. I thought, where's all the photos gone that I've taken? So I left it, and then I thought, oh, maybe it didn't save. Maybe my phone's just glitched. Then the next day I was taking more photos, and it wasn't. None of them were saving. I couldn't access any of them. So if you actually go to my feed. On my photos now, they're updated now, but I couldn't view any photos that I took for a couple of days. The only thing it would let me see is screenshots. So I had a couple of screenshots there because I put screenshots in the group chat, and I spoke to my mother-in-law. I said, yeah, I've lost a video of Luna dancing, and then she said, oh no, you have to do the latest iPhone update. And I said, well, as normally it pops up saying latest update. Anyway, I went into general settings, software update, and it said there's an update. So I did the update, and it came up saying we've updated all privacy settings, and then all the videos and photos are there. So yeah, that was a bit of a side note tangent. But if any of you are losing photos or on phones, I don't know if this is Android as well, but you have to do the latest software update, and then it lets you view all the photos you took leading up to that software update being announced. But the reason I bring that up is because I just normally with Hashflare I click on Hashflare and it signs me in automatically, but now it's not. So they've obviously changed their privacy settings. I'm going to get us a great deal on S9. Still need to get it in. Been working hard on this contract for ASICs. Gigabits on the he's hustling every day. I'm working on deals to buy a crate of miners, 10 per crate at time. Anybody got £12,000 so we can start the Team Bitglen mining operation? LOL. I think there was about 6 or 10 people in that. If we could all get $1,000 together each, then yeah, that's possible. That could happen. I carry 50 terahash on Hashflare. Pay me less than $5 US. Hi, Glenn. That is surprising. mind you, I've got 21 terahash and mine's paying $9 apparently, and then obviously they take the fee. So I'm probably getting $5. So if you've got 50 terahash, you should be getting double that. So obviously we've got the discount. Obviously their prices were lowered. I've talked about this many a times. Let's go proceed with that. Let's redeem code. Let's see if it still works. Redeem. There you go, 30% off. Nice. Now, is this worth doing or not? So, Hashflare seem to be chucking out the discount codes left, right, and centre at the moment. And when they ran out of discount code last time, I said, do not buy any Hashflare. It's not profitable at the minute. Then I said, oh, well, they'll probably do a discount over Easter. They didn't, so shows you how much I know. But 4 or 5 days later after Easter, now there's 30% back on the table again. So it makes me wonder, obviously everyone's realising that cloud mining isn't as profitable as it was 3 or 4 months ago. So now they're chucking out discount codes left, right and centre to entice people to join up with the site. So with the way that the Bitcoin's going at the moment, and I see a lot of comments saying, oh, the maintenance fee is too high, it's like 70% at the moment. The maintenance fee, just because everyone's saying, oh, the maintenance fee's too high, they've upped the maintenance fee. As far as I'm aware, they have never increased the maintenance fee. It's always been the same. The maintenance fee, just for if anyone's watching this who's new to my channel or to Hashflare, if you were watching like Crypto Nick and stuff like that, they were explaining it all wrong. They were saying, oh yeah, it works out about 10% pool fees, 15% pool fees. And even if you watch my early videos, I just copied that. Like I just assumed that was the way. So, you know, but the way the fee is worked out is it's 0.00. Is it 0 or is it 3 zeros? 35 per 10 gigahash. So every time you up this little bar here, so there, if you had 10 gigahashes, after 24 hours, you would incur a fee of 0.035 cent. So not even 3 cents. I believe that's correct. That's per 24 hours, and that's per 10 gigahash. So if you go and buy, say, 1,000 gigahashes, which is 1 terahash, which would set you back $120, you would have to times this by 100. My mind went blank then. And you will have a fee of 35 cents per day. I hope that's right. I hope I'm not confusing people. Now that fee is the same every single day. That does not go up, it does not go down, it doesn't change. It's 35 cents every single day per terahash that you have. So Edgar in the group chat has 50 terahash. So if we would have to times this by 50, he is paying $17.5 per day. He'll pay that every day. If Bitcoin goes up to 25k, he will still pay $17.5. If Bitcoin goes down to 1k, he will still pay $17.5. It's the same. But what you've got to remember is they don't deduct $17.5 from you personally. They deduct it as an amount of Bitcoin from what you've mined for the day. So if you have mined $100 worth of Bitcoin per day and you minus off, say that's 17.50. I'm just using this as an example. I know actually, say you've mined $100 worth of Bitcoin and we're going to minus off 100 and then we're going to take away 0.35, yeah? 35 cents, that's for 1 terahash. You're left with 99.65. But obviously, you're not mining US dollars per day, you are mining Bitcoin. So what happens is, as they give you, let's just use mine for example, as they give you last payout, so I mined 0.00140782 Bitcoin yesterday. This was last night. Now, if we go into Google, let's just say, and type in BTC to USD, US dollar. You can see there that works out that yesterday I mined $9.57 worth of Bitcoin. Now that's how much I mined, and then Hashflare take out their fee. So based on that same calculation, I'm paying 0.35 cent times that by, I have, just to show you, I have 21.43 terahash. So we're going to times that 21.43. So I'm paying $7.50 as a fee every single day that comes out in Bitcoin. Now, if I go to Google again and I type in $7.50, does that update? That's true. Yeah, no, does it? Let's see. So $7.50 worth of Bitcoin is 0.0011. So the fact that I'm mining per day 0.0014, they're taking out 0.0011 as a fee. Now, obviously, if Bitcoin was worth a lot more, so say if the price of Bitcoin was $25 per, sorry, 25k or 20k or even 15k. Let's say Bitcoin was worth 15k. To make $7.50, obviously the amount of Bitcoin is going to be lower. So you're going to end up paying something like, let's say it goes up to 12k, let's half it, it's going to be another 0, then 5, yeah? So it will look like you're only paying $3.40 in fees, but you haven't. It's just because the price of Bitcoin has gone up, the amount of Satoshis to cover $7.50 has changed. So I'm still going to pay $7.50 every day, $7.50. Every day Edgar's going to pay $17.50. That's his fee because that's how much terahash he has, and that's where they make their money. If they just mine for you 100% and give you 100% of all the earnings, like what's the point? They might as well just mine 100% themselves. They take a fiat and they're earning a set wage, and obviously the payment up front as well. They're earning a set wage and enough to cover any repair costs and electricity costs their end, and that is how they remain profitable as a company, otherwise they'd be shut down. So I'm not saying it's right, I'm not saying it's wrong, but you've got to imagine the cost of their electricity hasn't gone down with the price of Bitcoin, and their wages haven't gone down with the price of Bitcoin. So their maintenance fee has to stay the same for it to be a profitable business. So unfortunately, to cover that $7.50, you need more Satoshis to cover that $7.50. If the price of Bitcoin goes up, then the amount of Satoshis that you will pay the $7.50 or the fee will become less, therefore leaving leaving you more Bitcoin. So if you look at it, if I was to pay 0.005 of a Bitcoin, minus that off of what I earn here, all of a sudden now, instead of earning 0.0005, I'm earning at the moment, is that right? Or was it 1 before? So even less than that, 3. I would then be earning 0.009. So the amount of Bitcoin that I would be accumulating would go up every day. So that's something to bear in mind. I hope I've explained that well enough. I'm sorry if that doesn't make sense. It's hard to do it without some sort of graph or like, but that's the way it is. So is this profitable at the moment? So because the price of Bitcoin seems to be dropping quite erratically, going up and down, it's very hard to see it being profitable. But let's have a little look. We'll use the My Crypto Buddy because that's how I've been working out my fees for, I don't know, like the last few months at least. So it would only be fair. So let's have a little look. How much would 1 terahash cost us? 1 terahash would cost us $120 minus off 30%. Let's see how much that would actually cost us. Redeem code. Oh, I have copy and pasted, not the code. That's what I want. Copy, purchase hash flat. Oh snap, this code, there we go, $36 off. So it would cost me $84 to get 1 terahash. So if you don't want to do these calculations yourself, if you want to work out obviously how profitable you think it will be, just basically whatever terahash you end up buying, just times it by this. I'm just doing 1 terahash. If you're only buying half a terahash, then obviously half this, but it's going to work out $84 per terahash. That's the difficulty. That's the block reward. That's the current price of BTC. No power costs, no pool fees, reject rate. I'm not sure what the reject rate is, but we're going to put that at 0 because we're not using a pool. I believe that's for if you're using a pool. Hardware cost, that's going to cost you 84. Oh no, hang on a minute. 84 terahash. 1 terahash, and that's cost us $84 US. Reoccurring costs. So the reoccurring costs are going to be, like I said, 0.35 cents per day. So that's 24 hours per terahash. So let's times that by say 30. Mess this up. 0.35 cent times that by, let's do 31 days. So if there's a full 31 days in the month, that is going to cost you $10.85. $10.85, and that's going to be every month because that's what you're going to be paying in terms of Bitcoin value. The price change, now this is, let's base it on 0 for now, and we'll base the difficulty on 0. So if the difficulty stays the same, if the price of the coin stays the same as it is of right now, so I think it's 6,700, and if the difficulty stays as it is, we'll base it over 12 months because the contracts are 12 months long. So you're going to be at obviously a loss of $84 to begin with, and by the end of the 12 months you will be at a loss of $41. Never sell coin, 0, 0. Yeah, so that's what you would accumulate. So therefore, not very profitable. Coins generated, obviously you would start off at 0. This is saying that you would get after 12 months 0.0254, which if we work that out, 0.0254 BTC to US dollar, it works at 170. Is that right? Why would the profit be so low then? 0.2. Oh, because then you've got to take into account the reoccurring costs, I suppose. But they're saying that you would accumulate 0.0254 Bitcoin, but then you have to take into account their fees, obviously over $10 over each month, so you'd have to take off, you think $10.8, let's work it out properly because otherwise I'll say something completely wrong. So this is what we're going to be paying as a fee every single month. We're going to times that by 12. So all in total, you're going to end up paying $130.20 in fees, whereas you're going to accumulate $172 in worth of Bitcoin. Therefore, you'd only be left with, what is that, 40, is that right? $42, which obviously it's cost you $84 at the beginning, so you're actually at a loss of about $40. So it is not worth doing. If we go back, now this is where obviously this is complete speculation. This is, please don't go out there and say, oh, whatever these figures are about to come up with, don't say that is what it's going to be, and don't base your financial purchase decision off that. The difficulty change, they estimate, let's say it's going to go up I think I read somewhere on average it goes up 12% every month. The price of Bitcoin, now this is where it's difficult because the price of Bitcoin could go up, you know, it could go up to 30k by the end of this year. It could go up to 25k by summertime, or it could still be at £6.5 by the end of the year. It could be worth £10 by the end of the year. So it's this complete speculation. But let's say that the price of Bitcoin is going to go up 10% every month. So right now it's 6,700. If you add 10% onto that, we're going to say in the whole of next month it's going to be worth something like 7,300. The month after that it's going to be worth, you know, 7,800. Then it's going to go up to 8,200. Then it's, you know, and it'll go up like that. Let's base the figures on that. 10%. So this says here that coins generated, you will generate over the course of the year 0.015 of a Bitcoin, so obviously that's gone down a bit. Total profit, you would start off at minus $84 and you will end up with plus $99. So therefore it is profitable because it covers itself and you've earned probably double your investment back, which is 100% or over. It's like 110% profit over the year, but that's based on the price of Bitcoin going up and obviously the difficulty going up. Now if you have a month in there where Bitcoin difficulty doesn't go up and the price of the coin does, then all of a sudden that's even more profitable. If the price of Bitcoin goes up at a faster rate than 10% each month, then that's even more profitable. But if the difficulty goes up more than 12%, then that's less profitable. So then you have to look at, would it have just been easier if you was to buy the Bitcoin and just hold on to it? Because the price of Bitcoin inherently is going to go up 10%. So if I bought $84 worth of just Bitcoin off Coinbase or whatever, would I, over the course of a year, be better off than as if I mined for some? And the only true way you can do that is how much Satoshi you would actually mine back. That's the way I look at it. So therefore, at the moment, I'm going to say that Hashflare is not profitable if all your objective is to mine more Bitcoin than you can buying it today. No. If you just want to invest in something that's going to give you a regular payment and you believe, you literally have to believe in your heart of hearts that Bitcoin will go up in value over the next 12 months. If you honestly believe that to be true, then obviously Hashflare can work out quite profitable, and it can also help you accumulate coin because you have to wait till you hit certain markers before you can withdraw, whereas it's, and obviously I've been a victim of it, when things are going good, everyone's like, yeah, I'm going to hold on to my Bitcoin for life. Yeah, hodl, 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 hodl. For the second that it goes down, everyone's like, sell it, buy some Tron, get some Verge. Like, you know, they want to get rid of it. Whereas if it's tied up in a website like Hashflare, then obviously you're like, oh, well, you know, I'm just waiting for my payout. Now, the good thing actually with Hashflare is that they have actually lowered, let's get rid of that page. Let's get rid of Team BitGlen. Let's get rid of that one as well. Where's my Hashflare gone? Did I close it off? Oh, God damn it. The good thing with Hashflare is that they have just recently, and I don't know if this is going to revert back at some point, obviously just be wary of that. They have lowered their withdrawal. It used to be 0.05 of a Bitcoin. And a lot of people used to say, well, Glenn, or, you know, like, oh, Hashflare's no good because if you buy 1 terahash, you'll never ever hit the 0.05. So you would have to wait 12 months for that before that withdrawal process. But now they've actually lowered it, so you could withdraw once you hit 0.03 of a Bitcoin, which, based on the figures that we inputted into here, I believe you would have to get, let's try 3 terahashes. That's coins generated. I believe you're going to have to buy, if you want to make at least 1 withdrawal within the year, you're going to have 3 terahashes or more, and then you'd be able to actually withdraw at some point in the year. Remember, they take their fee out, so this here is not taken into account. Well, It's taken into account in the US dollar. I don't know if it takes into account the amount of Satoshi that costs. So when you go to total profits, there it has worked out what your total profits is. 727 from 3 terahash. But obviously we're looking at coins generated. So here it's saying to make that minimum withdrawal, you would be able to do it round about the 9th/10 month. Plus, obviously, they'll take out their fee. That's going to take up a chunk of your money, so in Satoshi. So I believe after about 12 months of having about 3 terahash, you should be able to make a withdrawal within 1 year. Obviously, the more you buy, the sooner you'll be able to do it. So if you bought 6 terahashes with that 30% discount, you'll probably be able to make a withdrawal. It's saying on this graph here about 4 months, but I believe it to be more like 6 months by the time you take out their Satoshi maintenance fee. So then you'd be able to make 2 withdrawals in the year. Obviously, I was thinking about this earlier, the way that everyone acts, obviously, when the market goes up or down. Oh, there's my Hashflare account. And at the moment, Bitcoin's down. So you've got a dog. It's lost 1 leg, it's limping, and you're looking at it saying, that's shit. Look at that dog. That dog's shit. The dog gets a fake robotic leg. It runs really fast, and you're like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever. Blah blah blah. You know, do you see what I mean? Everyone's quick to point at saying when it's down, but then they moan about when it's up. So if we look to Hashflare when they were very profitable, when the price of Bitcoin was high, they were putting their prices up. They obviously had a higher withdrawal limit. There was no discounts, and if there were, I believe it was 5 or 10%. So obviously a lot lower. This is where you need to decide, and I'm trying to be as honest and transparent and just straight to the point as I can be. I'm sorry if I've dragged on. I'm trying to not read your comments at the minute because otherwise I'll lose my train of thought. At the minute, you have an opportunity to buy Hashflare at its cheapest rate as it is. Then there's a 30% discount on top of that, and they've lowered their withdrawal limit. Now, let's say you buy at that point in time. You reinvest for the first week or two with using the 30% discount as well. The amount of terahash you're going to accumulate will go up fairly quick. If, and this is like if the price of Bitcoin goes up dramatically, Hashflare are going to stop any discounts. They're going to up the price of per terahash, and everyone's going to go, oh yeah, I want to get involved in this because mining's so profitable again, and Bitcoin's 30k. I need to get involved. I can't buy a whole Bitcoin, but if I mine it, you know, and you're going to be in the same position I was in 6 months ago when I thought, oh, what's the best way of accumulating as much Bitcoin as possible? Oh yeah, cloud mining. Oh yeah, but they've got a 5% discount. Oh yeah, is it profitable then? And I'll probably say in those videos, oh, well, everyone should have bought it when the price of Bitcoin was 6.5k. There was 30% off it. It was only $1.20 per 10 gigahashes. They'll probably up their maintenance fee. I can see if the price of Bitcoin goes up, they'll up the maintenance fee. But that's my opinion. I don't know that's going to happen. Again, these are all speculation and complete guesswork. So take that on, make your decision, go with your gut feeling, what you feel is the best way of you accumulating either more coin or more dollar, whatever it is your goal is in life. Try and take as much information as you can. You'll see in the comment section of any of my videos, a lot of people will comment saying you're just shilling Hashflare, it's not profitable, there's no point, and that's just a very one-sided thing. Like a one-sided opinion. It is unprofitable currently as it stands, with Bitcoin being 6,700. I'm not, with the difficulty being so high as well, I'm not disputing that in any way, and I hope people watch my videos at least halfway through or all the way through and actually see that, oh yeah, Glenn's making sense there and I understand what he's trying to get across. I'm not just trying to shill this to you guys, I'm not trying to sell it. I don't care if you use it or not. It's entirely up to you. I've used it. I'm thinking about upgrading using this discount code. I'm thinking about using the balance that I have to upgrade, get some more Terahash, because it's my honest belief that come mid-May, and I've said this a few times in my video, come mid-May towards the end of May, Bitcoin will start to go up in value again. We'll have summer, everyone will start feeling good about themselves, they'll look at Bitcoin as a good investment, we'll start seeing some new money coming into it, and I think the price of Bitcoin will steadily, I don't think it's just going to shoot up to like 50k overnight, steadily over the course of a year, I think it's going to go up in price, and people will be looking again at what? So you're saying you can mine this, and they will be looking at Antminer S10s, they will be looking at GPUs, they will be looking at cloud mining, and they'll come to Hashflare website and they'll probably search on YouTube and they'll say, oh look, this guy Glenn, he's got a discount code 30% off, because that's what I've done. I don't know if you've ever done it, where someone's done a YouTube video or posted a vlog, a blog or something like that with a discount code. You copy and paste it and it says this code expired 6 months ago or a year ago, and you're like, oh fuck, I wish I could do that now, God, oh, and the prices are only $1.20. Oh God, I wish I'd done it then. And that's the position we're at now. So yes, it is unprofitable at the minute, but you need to make a decision on where you think Bitcoin's going in the future, and whether you feel it'd be better to just buy it and hold on to it, or try and accumulate more through mining. So I'll leave that in your hands. Please comment any of your thoughts. If I've worked anything out wrong, if you feel that there's something I've made a mistake on, call me out on it, because I want to learn all the time as well. So we have got S Extreme saying sucky sucky $7.50. Love you long time. I calculated fees to be around 77% yesterday on Hashflare. Yes, my and this goes back to what I was just saying. Mine, well, you can see there, I mean, they're taking out almost as much as I'm getting. I'm only getting 0.0003 of a Bitcoin. So, yeah, it is, like I say, it hands down, Hashflare at the moment is not profitable. But with the 30% discount, and if the price of Bitcoin goes up, then obviously, and if we have a couple of weeks where the Bitcoin difficulty drops, then it will start to look very profitable again. But it'll be too late then, because the discounts won't be there. And but I don't know. It's up to you guys. Up to you. Hi Glenn, why do you not use the Hashflare Reborn Chrome app? It shows you real payout on the dashboard, no calculation on your side anymore. I've never heard that. I don't like using Google Chrome. I just don't. I didn't like using it. I used to love Google Chrome, but I much preferred it to Internet Explorer. But now Google Chrome, if I have to use it, it irritates me, which I've had to recently. But yeah, I'm all about Safari at the minute. Sorry, it's probably going to piss some people off. But thank you for that, Marcel. Edgar says correct. Gigabit says it's $84 per terahash. Hey BitGlenn, glad you're back. Any updates on Envian? No, there isn't. Envian's all quiet on the Envian front. I've misspelt it, have I? Still only on HitBTC and some other crap one. Over $100 million raised. Number 6 ICO of all time. Let's go over to let's go to Twitter, because Twitter's always a good source of information. Normally they bring an update out sort of midweek, but then saying it, Hashflare users reunite. Hashflare official, see you on Telegram. Oh, they've got a Telegram group chat now. What have we got here? The Bitcoin double bubble everyone is hoping for. Right. What was I saying? Envian. Envy. Yeah, they haven't really posted anything. The last one I remember seeing was them posting that they received the box. Yeah, these boxes here, and then they posted some images of them wiring in some GPUs and stuff. I wonder, it makes me wonder, because obviously they're paying us out in Ethereum, and they actually said, didn't they, in the video, we are receiving some miners which haven't been released on the market yet, and we're one of the first people to get them. I wonder if they were referring to the Bitmain E3, the Ethereum ASIC miner. I wonder if they got that before Bitmain released them on the website, because apparently they've been testing them since December, so they've had them running for about 4 months. And I wonder if obviously they've approached Envian and said, look, there's no point, well, instead of all those GPUs you're about to buy, we've got this if you're thinking of buying like 100,000 of them. But then obviously that may screw Envian up if Ethereum decide to make their algorithm ASIC resistant, but then there are other coins that they can mine off it, which, you know, like Zcash and Ethereum Classic, and I can't remember what the other ones were, but that's interesting. So I wonder if that was the equipment that they said they got ahead of release to the general public. All of these here. Doesn't work out. I know. Money Truffle says, on your thoughts, why is Bitcoin price keep going down? Don't know. I think at the minute we're just in this consolidation phase. As soon as Bitcoin goes up a little bit, and if you watch my video sort of 3 or 4 days ago, I can't remember when I said it. I actually said, I think that when we was at 6 something last time, I said, oh, I think it's going to go up to like 7.4, and then it'll probably have a stagnate day on, I think I said Thursday actually. I said stagnate or go down, and then I'm not trying to make it sound like I'm right, because I don't know what I'm talking about. And then I said Friday I think we'll have an up day, Saturday will probably be a stagnant day, and then Sunday will be a drop day. So now would be a good time to get in there, buy some Bitcoin, or if you've got fiat money, buy some Bitcoin now, wait for it to go back up to 7k, 7.5k, then cash back out, and then buy some again on Sunday. That's a strategy that I'm going to probably try and take this week to try and accumulate more Satoshis. Obviously, that could completely fall on my arse. It could drop down to 4k tomorrow. I don't know. But that's something that I'm thinking about. Now, the interesting thing is that everyone's talking about this BTC triple bottom. So, privacy reminder from Google. Fuck off privacy updates. They're probably actually a really good thing, but I don't know, it's pissing me off actually this week. Seems like they've all gone like here straight away. And I said I'd never do technical analysis on my show. But I'm just pointing out facts. I'm not going to go into all this shit, diagrams and graphs and all that. It literally looks like an fucking light show, lightsaber Star Wars show, something. Right, so the triple bottom. So the price seems to be round about the 6.5, 6.6 mark. You can see here it hit bottom, went up, hit bottom, went up, hit bottom. So that's what a lot of news outlets and people are talking about, the triple bottom. What this means is that there clearly is a price that people are either not willing to go past. So people are willing to hold on to their Bitcoin or buy at that price. So for someone, say like me or you watching this, if say Bitcoin went up to 8k tomorrow, and give it a week or two, if the price started to go down, when it got to about 6.6, psychologically wise, we're obviously thinking, right, that's a good point to buy in at. I remember it went to that price before, and that was the lowest it went to. So what that tends to mean is a lot of people think the same thing, and they all buy at that point. That means that there is a lot of support at that level. When you hear people say, there's a lot of support at this level, Bob, I think that's what they mean. I haven't researched that at all. That's just what I assume they mean. So there's obviously a lot of people out there that are willing to buy Bitcoin at that price, thinking it's going to go up rather than selling it at that price. A lot of people won't go lower than that, I would assume. So And we haven't had a lot of new money come into Bitcoin, if any, the last few months. So really, it's just us all buying and selling off each other. So I think that's why the price of Bitcoin's going up and down within this sort of period, this time frame. But that's just my opinion. I'm still confident that it's going to go up. Do you know what? I haven't even I check the price of Bitcoin all the time. But you know when you're checking something and you really like, oh my god, I hope it's at this price. I used to think like that. Now I just don't even worry about it. I do check it every now and then, but I just like, all right, it's gone down to 6.4. It just doesn't seem to faze me anymore. It doesn't bother me that much. You know, I'm just obviously I'm hoping it goes up, but I am prepared for the long haul. I'm prepared for, you know, not cashing anything out for 6 months to a year. So from day to day, it going up and down doesn't really bother me. I'm just trying to accumulate more Satoshis if I can in the process. Doesn't work out profitable unless you have 5 terahashes or more. Then I first started with only 1 terahash contract, almost lost money daily and almost stopped the contract. And it's not just Hashflare. If you actually go onto, I clicked on YouTube today, and the first videos that came up, and it's not going to show me now, my first suggested videos, there was loads of them on there. My kids love watching these nursery rhyme things. It was all, you know, oh, is GPU mining dead, and should I sell my GPUs? And obviously it's not just Hashflare, it's mining in general. And especially when Bitcoin halvens, you know, it's going to be very difficult to, unless you got in there early, and this is what I was trying to talk about. The people that are laughing are who have bought the Antminer S9s are like probably $600-700, you know, a year ago. They're probably now reaping the rewards a year later, 8 months later, because they've paid for the equipment. It's already paid itself back when it was really high, and now it's just pure profit every day. And as long as they're covering their electricity costs, they're completely in profit. But that's the same with all mining, not just cloud mining, I'm afraid. Glenn, I wonder what would happen if the year ends and I didn't get to the minimum withdrawal. Do they let me take my earnings if there's less? From what I've heard from several people now, yes, that is the case. If you don't hit the 0.03, which is the new withdrawal limit, once you hit your year contract, they let you withdraw whatever balance is in there. That's what I've heard. Obviously, I haven't experienced that myself yet, so I can't 100% guarantee. Come on, guys, smash up the like buttons. 15 people watching, only 3 likes. Wah, wah, wah. Guys, what's going on? Let's hit those likes. Hashflare versus BitClub. My own experience speaks $7,000 $5 a day in Hashflare. BitClub $10,800 a day. I live crypto, but BitClub is on, bro. So I know you're quite a big advocate of BitClub. I'm not a huge fan of it myself, but say that obviously we don't know who's right or wrong, is there? We're just going by our own opinions, really, and that's all you can do. Do your research before you purchase anything. Verge had a 51% attack. Yeah, I was going to bring this up, actually. That's one of the topics of today. Bitcoin going down again, 6.5. Now we'll go close to 5.9 soon. So all of that stuff I just said then, if that was true, is complete rubbish about people willing to buy it. Let's have a little look. It says on here 6.7. Let's look on, I like to use GDAX as a reference. When do you figure MVM will make an update? Wondering how many MMUs they will be able to produce in March. Well, from my understanding and this is just my opinion. They are trying to set up a production line. Now, you could spend 3 or 4 months setting something up so it will make loads of something over and over again. it could take you, 3 or 4 months. And people will come up to you and go, wait, how many of them cans of Coke have you made? And you would say, well, none yet. I'm setting up the machine that will make the can of Coke, and I'm setting up the machine that will make the ring and stuff like that. Oh, so you haven't made any. Oh, your business is crap. But obviously, once you push that on button and everything works on that production line, you're going to have can of Coke one after the other. And then you can say to that person, yeah, we just made like 10 in the last hour. And he'll be like, oh my God, you're making 10 an hour over a month. That's this, this, and this, and this, and this, Envy are at that stage, they're still making the production line. So as far as I'm aware, they're not making many MMUs, if any at all. They're just kitting out the 2 or 3 that they seem to be photographing all the time. So yeah, they've said July is when they're going to have a big reel of them just coming off a production line. So we still have to give them a couple of months really to obviously see if they've kept to their word with that. According to GDAX, Bitcoin is at 6684, so we'll see where that goes. Let's actually have a look on the graph. It is down today, but let's have a look in the last 5 minutes. Well, it dropped dramatically a little while ago. So we'll see where that goes. Keep an eye on that. Going close to early February prices again. BTC 10,000 by the weekend. There's always one person in the group chat every single time that says Bitcoin 20k by next week. I would love it if that happened, Edgar. I really would. But I think realistically, we're probably going to be looking at these sort of prices, whether that's slightly up, slightly down. I think we're going to be looking at between 6.5 to 8,000k in April. People might not want to hear that. Hey, smash up the likes, smash up the likes. I don't want to copy Superman. I need to come up with my own, what should I call it? Pump the likes? Pump up the likes, guy. Pump up the likes. I need to edit that song. You know the one that goes pump up the jam? I need to get one that says pump up the likes, and then I can just push a button, play it, and hopefully that will egg you guys onto that. So Verge, yeah, Verge had a attack, and it was funny actually. I was sort of watching this as it happened because, Verge, fuck that. I was on Twitter this morning, and I was on there for a little while, and I was replying back to some people, and obviously just generally reading what everyone was posting, and I saw a news article that says Verge has hacker attack. And then another post was like, Verge has 51% attack. Then it was something like, someone mines 1 million coin with it or something, I don't know, and had a 51% attack. And it's a shame for Verge, I suppose, because, if they had nothing to do with it, that is, conspiracy. Because they were on a big pump. They were up to 7.5 cents, which was very high. You can see here, look, it went up loads. Then after that, the news broke that they'd been hacked. The price went down a bit, but then saying that, all cryptocurrencies went down, but theirs went down more than everyone else's, I think. And now it's sort of hovering at 6 cents, still up from where it was. But yeah, that news that they've been hacked, apparently they might have to hard fork because of this attack that's happened, which is very interesting. I wonder if that makes this Verge coin completely worthless. Verge posted as well the other day on Twitter, and I wondered how they knew. If I show you what I mean. Oh yeah, I think I showed you guys already, didn't I? Verge Life, they posted something like... so they're saying here there is no hack and no 51% attack. Misrepresentation, largely over-exaggerated misinformation campaign is in full force today. Don't be swayed to discredit. We are going to have a fork today which will freeze most, if not all, funds. Well, if you hadn't had an attack, why would you need to do that? But they posted on here the other day, I can't remember what it was, but it said about The price of Verge is going to fluctuate quite high, dramatic volatility. It's going to have a lot of volatility over the next few days. Just stay calm. And I thought, how do they know that? How do they know they're going to go up in price? Then how do they know they were going to go down in price? So, and that's exactly what happened. They went up loads in price for whatever reason. I believed it was because they just signed up a new partnership with someone, and then they were announced that it was hacked. It's gone down. So it just made me really like, very, very convenient. So I wonder if some people that work at Verge are filling up their pockets, but who knows? That's speculation. That's better. So I assume a load of you have clicked the like button. Thank you for that if you have. Oh, and we hit on my YouTube channel. I think after I'd done my video, I was at 1,098 subscribers or something like that. So I was like, damn, I need 2 subscribers now to get to 1,100. And before I'd done this video, it was at 1,100 exactly. I was like, yay! Now it's gone up 2. So 2 of you watching this video today have decided to subscribe. So thank you very much for that. Thank you for all the support. I really appreciate it from all of you guys. I need a drink because my voice is going. I've got an electrician coming Wednesday. So next Wednesday to wire out the shed, so I'll be able to start doing videos there. And obviously I look forward to seeing you guys all in there. I want to try and buy some. I'm going to look in the next few days into some decent lighting. So now I look alright, but when it's dark, I'm just using this lamp above me here. That's literally the only light I've got. It's pretty poor, and it makes my webcam look all fuzzy and doesn't keep up with my movement. So anyway, I want to get some better lighting. I want to get a better webcam, and then obviously at some point a better microphone. I've been saying this for a while, but I am actually, once I'm in that shed, I can have it all set up the way I want, and I can. Whereas right now, I just set this laptop up. I'm just sitting at our dinner table, so I have to pack this all away every time I finish a video. So once I'm out there, I can set it up and leave it, and it's always there for me whenever I want. So anyway, I digress. Smart investment, in my opinion. Dogecoin will round by double your investment. There's a lot of privacy coins going on at the moment, and there's a lot of forking going on. So this table that we're looking at on this CoinMarketCap may look, well, I'm pretty certain it will look completely different in a year's time. I'm hoping that Litecoin does sort of get past Bitcoin Cash and Ripple. That would be my expectation from Litecoin at some point. Monero, I think they're hard. Apparently, they have a fork every 6 months. So there's going to be a lot more privacy coins that are forking off Monero, I believe. IOTA, Tron has gone down, but although it's on its way up now, it was at 3.5 cents. Then it went up. It had a massive pump. Yes, was it yesterday? Went up to 4.7 cents, I should say. Now it's gone back down to 3.8. I didn't. Everyone was telling me, Glenn, you need to get on Tron. You need to buy Tron. You need to buy Tron. You need to buy Tron. I heard it so many times, and they said, "Oh, it's going live on the testnet, and they're burning their coins, and they're doing this and they're doing that." And I was thinking, yeah, do you know what? A lot of people are telling me, and I might regret it if I don't. And I thought, no, do you know what? Every time I jump on a bandwagon of, a hype train, I seem to get stung. So I thought, do you know what? I'm going to take a step back. I'm just going to watch how Tron unfolds. And if anything, people have lost money on it over the last few days. And that was meant to be on the 31st of March. It's now the 5th of April, and it's still worth the same as what it was worth a couple of weeks ago. So, are you going to sit on your sofa in the shed and smoke weed like David? I can guarantee you I will not be smoking weed. One, because I have children. Two, I've never smoked in my life. Interesting fact there for you all guys. I've never ever tried a fag in my life. I've never tried a cigarette. Yes, cigarette you would have called it in some countries. Cigars. I've never smoked weed, and I've never tried any drugs. And if I can, I try to not take paracetamol, Nurofen, or antibiotics. I try and get better myself. I did actually have to have some. I really hurt my ankle. I don't know if you guys know, but obviously I did a boxing match for charity, and I really twisted my ankle, and it was in a lot of pain. It was really inflamed, so I had to take some Nurofen for that, like really powerful ones. They were called. I can't remember, naproxen. And I noticed that my ankle didn't get any better, but I just felt really tired and run down. So I just thought, do you know what? I just don't like any chemicals being in my body. Interesting bit Glenn fact there for you. I know you guys love the real life stuff. Because Robinhood trading has not opened in full to the public, but when it does, boom. Spoken like a true stocks and shares man. Yeah, but the market cap is too low, but it is long-term hold because it's go back to 30 cent plus at the end of the year, or hopefully more like 50 cent for a 12 times gain. Oh yeah, Gigabit was one of them people. Gigabit was one of the people that were telling me, buy Tron, buy Tron. Yeah, you could say that about any of the coins though, Gigabit. I mean, if you look at Bitcoin, I believe Bitcoin to be a 4 times gain at least. Ethereum, what the price it's at now, I believe it's going to be a 5 times gain, and I would much rather hold them than Tron. Just don't like. I don't like Tron. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't like it. I don't like the way they've marketed it. I don't like the stuff they release. I don't like IOTA. I quite like Dash. I don't like Tether. I don't know what Neem is. I suppose if you were doing a lot of day trading, then you'd want to buy Binance Coin. That's generally why it does really well. And the more popular Binance becomes, the more expensive their coin becomes. Don't like Ethereum Classic. Well, not that I don't like it. It's just that I'd rather have Ethereum. VeChain. VeChain sounds like a cool project actually. Don't like Verge. Don't like Bitcoin Gold. Don't know what Lisk is or Icon. I need to learn about them. This one seems to be on a pump actually the last couple of days actually. Now I thought that, oh, maybe it's a pump and dump going on like as always in cryptocurrency, but this has gone up for the last couple of days, which is interesting. Normally that only happens if some sort of big announcement has come out or they've partnered up with someone. Let's have a look at their social media. Announces venture capital cooperation to co-build a next-generation chain network. Thanks, Julia. ONT has formally announced cooperation with venture capital firms. So they've teamed up with someone. There you go. That's probably why they've pumped in the last couple of days. So there you go. That's my little quick analysis of a lot of the coins. If I was another YouTuber, I could probably do an hour-long video on each one of these, which I may do at some point. So I probably shouldn't dish it too much, but this is another popular one as well. It's meant to be backed by gold. Oh no, is that one? I might have just completely got that wrong. But this one's gone down quite a bit. Let's have a look at the biggest movers and shakers today. Change in the last 24 hours. Tron actually is the highest gainer. And then you've got that one that I said, Ontology. And then you've got Augur, Archain. Not very big gains though, but still good. When Bitcoin's on its way down, normally everything else. So if Sank's on and up when everything else is down, that means they're doing the same right. Or it's just part of a pump and dump group. Let's have a look. Where's Envian now? I believe they're at like 130 something. I haven't checked the price of them actually the last few days. 41 cent. It's gone down 4%. I wonder if that'll pump when they release a new news update actually. Yeah, 40. See, the support level you would say there is 40, although it says they did drop down to 38 cents. Maybe I wish I bought some more then. But it might happen if we keep having a dip for the next couple of days. Anthology is strong. The new Neo. Fucking hell. See, this is the trouble. Like, why do we need a new Neo? Like, I thought Neo was going to be the one that was going to be better than Ethereum and fucking, like, what? Why? Like, I don't know. I'm getting too involved now, aren't I? Morning, gents. Coffee and crypto with Glenn. Morning, BBL Adventure. Nice for you to join us. Hope you're enjoying your coffee. Hopefully more like 50 cent for a oh yeah, so you're talking about Tron. Edgar's got his fingers crossed. So I think that's it from me, guys, really. There's not really much else I can add to that. I've enjoyed doing this video yet again. I enjoy having the banter with you guys. I have been sort of thinking about the format of my videos, how long they should be and what sort of content I should be talking about and how I should be presenting it. So I'm putting loads of thought into how I should go going forward. But regardless, obviously I appreciate you guys, the sort of first 1,000 that joined me, because you have followed me when I was learning, when I was shit. My knowledge wasn't as good as it is now. Not that I'm that knowledgeable now. But you joined me when I was at my worst, so I thank you for that, and I look forward to obviously providing you guys better content going forward. So hopefully I can provide that to you. Fingers crossed we keep going. But I noticed again, I don't know what's happened, but a lot of YouTubers, I know obviously Bitcoin's down at the minute, but what will be interesting to see, if you're watching my video now, is a lot of these YouTubers are just not releasing any content. Like, I was used to, this is how I check my YouTube every day. Let me just sign into it. I go onto the YouTube app on my phone. I click at the bottom where it says subscription. I click on that, and then it normally gives me a list of YouTubers that have released videos. Now, I used to have like a good 4 or 5 YouTubers that I watched their videos every day. I used to watch them every day, whatever they posted. Even if the video was a bit boring, I'll come off it, I'll play through it, whatever. A bit like what most people probably do in my videos. But now it's just, all it's showing me is like videos from months ago. Like, you know, I get all these videos that are from like, you know, 2 months ago, a week ago, 3 months ago, and I think, where are they all gone? Where are all the YouTubers gone? I don't know, maybe they've jumped ship and they're all on, what's it, Steam it? Maybe I'm behind the times with that. But I don't know. Hardly any YouTubers, it seems. If I bring it up on my video here, let's have a look at subscriptions. What have we got at the minute? Crypto Bobby is live. News BTC. You know, this used to be filled with different videos from different YouTubers. Now it's really the same group of people over and over again. So what I'm trying to get at is, it'll be interesting to see when Bitcoin starts to go back up again. Once it goes up in price, it's more popular to talk about. All of a sudden they'll come back, and that'll be interesting to me, because it'll make me think, oh, they're literally just doing it for the views and obviously the ad revenue that comes with that. So yeah, hype chasers. I'm still trying to learn in the down times, and I'm trying to document my whole journey, whether it's up or down. I don't really care whether Bitcoin's up or down. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. I'm going to say goodbye there. So thank you for joining my video. Thank you for getting involved. I appreciate all your comments, all the thumbs up. Hopefully you've all clicked that thumbs up button now. Thank you to the new subscribers and the ones that have been with me from the beginning. We were all at our worst when we bought in December. Hype Chasers, Snail donated $10. Snail. Now that's the hype down, they're all run away. Yeah, that's right, and it's a shame really, because when you're at your down, that's when you want the most support. That's when you want to learn the most. I don't know, like, that's what I think anyway. But what do you guys think? Let me know. I'll see you guys on the next video. Hopefully I'll do one tomorrow. Then obviously we're into the weekend, so I'll try and crank out another one for you over the weekend, depending on what happens. It'd be very interesting to see what happens with cryptocurrency over the next few days. Is it going to go up Friday, and can we cash out at the dip or buy at the dip again on Sunday? Try and make some more profit that way. I'll try and video that somehow. I might do like a video where I'm not live, I just record me buying and selling on the Friday and see if I make a profit on the Sunday, and then play that video to you guys while we're live or something like that. I don't know, we'll see. You are real. You just bashed the Tron, then highlighted its biggest gainer by far. I don't mean to say I'm bashing it. I'm just, my personal opinion is that I'm not a huge fan of it. Not for any particular reason. I don't know why. I just read the stuff they release and it just hasn't ignited something in me. So I don't know. You need to educate yourself, giving people misinformation. I'm not trying to inform anyone in any way. I'm just giving my opinion. So I assume, Mishmash, your opinion is you really like Tron. That's fine, and I appreciate that. My opinion is I don't like it. You sound very stupid, man. I like the way you worded that sentence. It made you seem very intelligent. So I'm going to end it there, guys. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you on the next video, probably by the weekend. See you later, guys. Bye.